Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here, and I have made a Star Strikers video before, but it's still one of my favorite customs and one of the best customs on StarCraft 2, and I'm just going to be doing a quick game of Star Strikers, a 3 versus 3, and I basically am trying to publicize the channel Star Strikers, the group Star Strikers, because there's a lot of pickup games, it's a lot of fun. It's a very simple game with a pretty deep learning curve, and you can like immediately identify the good players from the bad players just in the first couple minutes of the game. But anyway, it's soccer. Strikers is a forward position in soccer, if you're like not well versed in that, or football, I guess I should say, if you're non-American. But basically, just try to score goals on the other team. Each player you have, each character has 2 different abilities, as well as different stats and push costs and stuff, lightweights, heavyweights, stuff like that. And as you can see here, we are the blue team. We're just trying to defend against the red team, and I'm kind of getting sidetracked, not really paying attention. They're trying to score on the right, we're trying to score on the left, and you can shove. You get one shove every like 5 seconds or so. Now I do have the ball, and the Marauder has 2 abilities. One of them allows him to shoot a rocket that pushes the ball, and the other allows him to refresh that rocket ability and use it twice in a row, like so. And I do have to wait for my energy to regen, and all characters have their strengths and weaknesses. The characters that are faster can't push as much because it uses HP and it costs more for them to push. The characters that are slower can push a little bit more, usually have a further push range just because of their model size, and also they generally have more utility type abilities rather than just like speed abilities, which can be good or bad depending on your skill level. But anyway, we did just score. If this isn't really your cup of tea, I don't mind you just closing this video out right now, but it's a lot of fun, and I urge you to at least watch and see how the game can work with all the cool passing and stuff like that. So this guy is obviously not very good. I don't think he's even pushed once. I just stole the ball from him. Now I'm just waiting for an opening. My team's not really spreading out, though. There we go. Able to find the Archon. The Archon just runs right past the ball. So maybe kind of a beginner's game right here. This Zergling, I don't even know if the Zergling knows how to pass the ball. Pass the ball! You're going the wrong way, Zergling! But generally, in normal soccer, you want to mark one player before one player is probably going to blink onto it. I'm just going to boost it down to me with the rocket. And so there's a lot of skill shots with the Marauder. I think that's why I like him. You can use the rocket to push the ball wherever you want. Now, the Archon should be passing it, but okay, he's just going to pass it to nobody. And let's see if we can cherry pick a little bit. Zealot passes it to nobody as well. So anyway, as I was saying, you usually want to mark one person for one person, otherwise, see, now I'm going to blast into the blue, just like that. Otherwise, you're going to give the opponent some breakaways, and it's going to be really bad time, but this is a pretty newbie game, I'm not going to lie. But you get the gist of it. It's really fun. Gonna blast this rock ball away. Hopefully Zealot will pass it up to me. Pass it up to me. Okay. Okay, just pass it and then start. You suck, Zealot. You fucking. So yeah, if you're gonna be playing this game, expect some people to rage at you because there's a lot of hardcore players. You just push them towards the goal more, and there's a little bit of a learning curve. And one rule I just have to stress, or one like tip, is do not hold on to the ball for too long. You must pass the ball fast every time, almost every time. See, like right there, see what happens when you don't pass the ball? I just was trying to dilly-daddle around with it, and I ended up getting it stolen. Also, passing back is not a bad thing if it allows you to maintain possession of the ball. So, let it be known, I'm going to blast it to me, going to kick it, going to refresh my blast myself, and then just score. So, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in this game. I actually could have just blasted the ball into the goal, but I chose to blast myself because that's a lot cooler. You can see the score is 3-1. There's 2 halves, about 9 minutes each, but if you are interested in this type of custom game, then there's a group called Star Strikers, I believe it's called, blasting the ball to me once again. Although my push is on cooldown, so maybe not the best timing to blast. You can see the push has a 6-second cooldown, costs 20 HP. You slowly regenerate HP. You can attack other players. If you attack other players and they run out of life, they get stunned for a little while. But generally, a lot of people in this game don't attack. It's kind of considered bad manner. and it shouldn't be part of the game. A lot of people are like attacking should be removed completely, but it's never. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, this Ling's attacking me, but it's not really going to do anything. Going to blast that ball to the Archon. This Archon he does not know what he's doing. He's just. It's like he's playing with 600 latency or something. Push the Ling out of the way. And you can only get the ball stolen from you if they tackle you from the side. If they tackle you from behind, you will not lose the ball. So let's watch this Ling. See if he tries to... well, he's going to slow me by doing all my life. And this is what happens if you lose all your life. Well, actually, that was bad. And also note, I cannot push because I have no life. That's what happens if you lose all your life. And pushing can also be used as a speed boost. When you push, you get a little bit of speed. You can see right there. Now the Zealot should throw it in here, and I'm going to rocket it. Well, I was going to rocket it, but it doesn't go down. And I'm going to try to rocket the ball down to me, just like that. Push for some speed boost, and kick it into the goal. The drone should have been able to stop that. He actually has an ability that can stop a ball if it goes into a certain area. But very low-level game right here. I could probably beat these guys 3-on-1 with a faster character. Not even joking about that, but you know, you gotta learn somehow, and if you guys want to like try out the game and learn, then that's awesome. Zealot's going the wrong way, not really sure what he was doing. I think he might have some kind of mental disability. Not sure why his parents are letting him play StarCraft, if that's the case. And I'm gonna rocket the ball away. Didn't really rocket it where I wanted. I kind of wanted to rocket it up. Yeah, I don't know what the Zealot's doing. I just got lucky and stole the ball right there, and I'm just gonna show you some jukesy moves. Like, if he tries to push me from behind, you can see I'm not going to lose the ball. Stalker just missed me. I'm just going to juke this way, just take the ball back, juke this way. Stalker trying to push me out of bounds with his ability. I don't even know if the Ling is like a person. And see, the Stalker pushed me from the side, so he was able to get the ball back. I'm just going to rocket the ball back down. I didn't quite angle it. I actually ended up rocketing it into the Ling. Stalker does have a blink ability and a blast ability. Looks like he's not really using the blink ability. My teammates are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? But now I'm just going to pass it upfield. Now the Zealot, if he reacted a little bit faster, he could have passed it to the Archon a bit sooner. Now the Archon should be passing it. You run slower with the ball, and this is what I mean. He held on to the ball for too long, and as a result, it was a turnover. So Ling now has a breakaway. He should be using a speed ability, but he's not. I'm going to try to use double punish to get the ball back to our possession. Not quite able to work. I was trying to knock it out of bounds, but didn't quite go far enough. That Stalker pushing me slowed me down a little bit. And now the score is 2-4. So, okay, no one wants to take the ball. I'll take the ball. I'll switch characters at halftime so you can kind of see some of the other abilities. Oh, dang it. Stalker! Stalker doesn't have energy. You can keep an eye on their energy to know like whether they're not they're going to use abilities or stuff. I'm just passing the ball up just to stall because it's about to be halftime. So that is halftime. The score is 4-2. 5v5 and 4v4 I think are a little bit more fun than 3v3. 3v3 is actually really fun if the players are skillful. Now let's try... who do we want to try? We can try the Infestor. Queen's actually pretty fun. I'm not very good with... Oh, thanks, bro. I'm not very good with the Queen. There's a lot of really good Queen players. I'm not great with the Queen. She's kind of you kind of have to have her like in a 4v4 or in a 5v5. She's just so good. She has one ability that lays creep tumors at the cost of just her life. She doesn't actually use energy for it. Speeds up your allies, or just you, maybe your allies too, and slows down enemies. And her other ability, I'll show you in a second here, is a grapple. You can grapple an enemy player, bring them to you, or you can grapple the ball, or you can grapple allies. It's really versatile. That's the cool thing about this game is a lot of the abilities can go both ways. You can help your team or hurt your opponents. It's not just like a one-way thing. And grapple is actually pretty awesome. It's one of the better ones. It's very defensive because you can just stop breakaways from so far away. And once again, the Ling holding onto the ball for too long. Now I'm just going to grapple this ball, even though the Zealot's probably going to get it, and just get a nice shot on goal. Didn't quite get close enough. It even tells you the shot range, so there's really no excuse for me missing that shot. That was just me being stupid. But the Archon's going to blast him and get it anyway, so... You can tell that the Archon, because he's so slow, he actually has a really good push range, and also his blast is one of the best defensive abilities in the game. It blows out anyone away from the ball and just allows us to get possession of it. So you got to watch out for the Archon, man. You do not want to get in range of the Archon if you want to keep the ball. So I'm going to try to grab the ball out of the Stalker's hands. Almost had it, but the Ling actually got in the way. And there's no reason not to use Slither, which is the creep ability, just because It only costs life, it doesn't cost energy, and it actually makes the Queen one of the faster units in the game if you have the creep helping you and hurting your opponents. So I'm going to grab the ball. I actually ended up dragging it into the Stalker's line, so got to be careful about that. There's always like different strategies you can use for different skills and stuff. I'm going to try to grab the ball from the Ling. Maybe I can grab it from the drone. Oh no! I grabbed the Archon. I am so bad with the Queen. Alright, let's try. Oh, I love the Ghost. Ghost is actually fun. Ghost is a medium weight unit, so not super fast, not super slow. He's got average pushes, but he has two abilities. One is like a snipe round, which actually doesn't allow your opponents to touch the ball or use any abilities for a while. It kind of phases them out. The other is Cloak, which allows you to cloak the ball for a certain amount of time once you have possession of it, and the opponents won't know where it is. So like I'm going to cloak the ball and I'm going to kick it, and you'll see that they won't know where the hell it is. So I just kicked it, and see, they don't know where to go. They don't really know where the ball is for a couple seconds. It lasts for 4 seconds, and as a result the Archon was able to just run up, grab it for an easy goal. So Cloak's a lot of fun. This map is constantly being balanced and changed and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and snipe this. I tried to snipe the Stalker, but the drone got in the way. And Archon with his nice blast pushing everyone out, and almost went out of bounds. And the Ling, oh, I thought the Ling was going to drag it out of bounds, but he didn't. They're usually 8-minute halves. This one was actually a 9-minute half for some reason. Zealot with a nice steal. He should kick the ball ahead to himself, because you run slower without the ball. If you kick it ahead and then run to the ball, oh, why did I think he had the ball? Then the breakaway will actually go a lot faster. So now I'm going to snipe and see. He can't get the ball once I hit him with the snipe. Now I'm able to take it away from him. And Zell's playing defensively, so I'll pass up to the Archon. He's going to blast the Ling probably. And he just completely ran over the ball, though. And hopefully he'll pass it up to me. Pass it up to me. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm going to blast the Ling so he can... Oh, I missed the Ling. Try to get it to the Zealot. Oh! And you can also use push to help your opponents, or your allies. You can see I pushed the other two away, trying to help the Zealot get a better breakaway, but I ended up stealing the ball that way. Now I'm just going to snipe this drone right off the bat, and hopefully we can get possession. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, that's why this game's awesome. Clutch plays like that, fuck yeah. Pass it down to the Zealot. Zealot should be trying to make his way down the field. I mean, you don't want to go cherry pick, because if the opponents get the ball, you're going to be screwed. I'm going to snipe this guy. Oh no, the Archon pushed him out of range of my snipe. But this Zergling didn't shoot for some reason because he's really bad. And I'm able to walk into the ball and get it. Archon has a breakaway, but he's too slow. He's not going to really have a breakaway, but at least we have possession. You can blast him. Or you can just throw the ball. That works too. He's got like an electricity throw that disables enemies for a while. I'm going to try to blast this drone. Nope, look, see, he just used the shove. The shove can also give you some speed, as you saw there, and he was able to dodge my shot with it. I don't know why that lane was taking so long to shoot. But my favorite units are probably the Ghost, the Marauder, the Sentry, and I'm kind of fond of the Immortal too. The Immortal's like kind of a goalkeeper type unit, which is a lot of fun to use. There's a couple skill shots with him too. He can kind of be goalie and just stop a ball when it's being shot into the goal. I'm going to blast the Ghost so he can't take the ball from me. You see, he thought he was going to take it, but he didn't. Nice blink, shoving me out of the way. Zealot shoving as well, though. Should have passed it down. You can actually mark where you want your opponent, your allies to pass the ball or something. So, like, if I want them to shoot up here, just click F and then click it, and see, they'll know what to do. I'm going to try to blast the Stalker. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop him from shooting a goal. Yeah, just came too late. So we're now just up by 2 with 2.5 minutes left. I think we should be okay. Stalker's decent. Stalker's probably their best player. And it's passed up to the Archon. He was able to find a little hole. Stalker pushing after a blink. Oh, he should have. See, that's why you don't hang on to the ball, people. Throw in. He needs to throw it in. I'm surprised he knew how to do that. And blasting him so he cannot hold the ball anymore. Zealot not responding. He could have had a pretty good breakaway, but instead he's running back like a buffoon. And good. Do a power shot. Power shot goes through the drone's thingy-mabobber there. And the Zealot should be able to walk it in. There we go. Good job, Zurak and blah, 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 blah. But this game does track stats. It tracks wins. It tracks losses. It has MVPs and stats at the end. And you'll find some really high-skill players, some high-skill games. Damn, Stalker got in the way in this, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. It had a lot bigger community in Wings of Liberty, but it kind of died out in Heart of the Swarm just because the arcade system's just like so dumb. The arcade is just, I mean, it's a good idea, but it's just missing so many basic features. For example, if a player goes AFK as the host of a game, then the game can never start unless it's full, and then it starts with an AFK player. It's just it's a big mess, basically. Is Ling getting in the way of my snipe? I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the Immortal now. The Immortal has 2 abilities, like everyone else. He's got a something that increases his speed based on the amount of energy he has. The more energy, the more speed. So it kind of rewards playing more defensively because you store up your energy and then you can go really fast. And also, he has an AoE blast that will stop the ball that it hits, like this. I'll go ahead and show you. He's not shooting it. See, like that, stops the ball. And also, if you use it on players, it actually makes their kicking range very, very short, and so they can't even try for shots on goal because they just, it's like a tiny penis shot. So that's kind of the Immortal for you. It's a little bit of a goaltender unit. You don't really want to go upfield with him and use a bunch of energy because then he'll be really slow, and it's fun. So anyway, that's the Star Strikers. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I try not to put too many custom game videos on my channel because I know a lot of you just want to watch the melee games and stuff like that, but I already gave you a melee game today, so quit your freaking bitching. You see the MVP is me. Goals, passes, knives, damage, grade, ranking. That wasn't a ranked game. You can check other people's stats too. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Oh, another quick thing. The group is Star Strikers, so join that group and... Oh, you can actually type here. That's cool. Join that group and check it out. Also, StarStrikers.com.